Hey, what's up, everybody? How's it going? All right. Today is January 31st, 2023. And I'm going to finish up on my topic of yesterday about this MPC guy. I know a few of you guys have messaged me in my comments on Instagram, yo, you never got it finished with the graffiti part. And I'm sorry about that. What had happened, as I explained in the video, this camera, it records. It's a camera. It records for 30 minutes and it shuts off. And I have no way of telling it shuts off. I'm kind of far away from it and stuff. So it shut off and that part didn't play. And then I went back on and I explained, yeah, sorry, this thing shut off, this, that. You guys didn't miss much. Anyway, yeah, I'll get into that. But you know, I was also thinking about something. And it's kind of like the difference. It's like, you know the story of the three little pigs? I know I had to have mentioned this in one of my past ones, but I really am like that little pig that built his house out of brick. Like, I sit and I think about things like before I do my actions and shit. And that's why, like, I never get caught up in none of that crazy, stupid shit. Yeah, never had no problems, hardly even get caught doing graffiti or anything like that. Yeah, go on forever doing this shit. And I never ever have problems because I always stay straight and true. Yeah, like with integrity, pride, and all that. Yeah, I don't tell on no one. I never get caught to tell on anyone. At that point, who do you tell on when you're like the most fucking vandaling motherfucker out, you know? But anyway, yeah, let's get back to this thing. So yeah, it's like morals, integrity and stuff like that. And I was thinking about this situation. And it got to think like how... Like, yeah, all right, let me explain it to you. There was this guy, Bill de Blasio. Now, he was running for mayor of the city of New York. He did not become mayor yet. Now, I am a laboratory worker. I work for the Public Health Laboratories, Department of Health, Public Health Laboratories. Now, my union is $11.99, right? So... when Bill de Blasio was running for mayor, my union was backing him, and they were asking to take a photo op of all the lab workers in the laboratory building that I work in, with Bill de Blasio. Like, we stand behind Bill de Blasio. Now, I knew nothing about politics or anything like that whatsoever. I really have not been involved with politics or followed it or anything like that. I'll get into that. But anyway... you know, like, come on, everyone, let's go downstairs. Stand in front of the building, like there's a statue there. We're going to take a picture with Bill de Blasio. Like, this is supposed to be something that, like, I'm happy to do. Oh, wow, Bill de Blasio. And I'm supposed to run down there and take this picture. But, I mean, I'm really not defiant or anything like that at work. But this one particular time when they were asking me to take this picture in front of the statue, in front of the building of the Department of Health, Public Health Laboratories, when they were asking to take this picture for the mayor of New York, the future mayor of New York, I told him, no, I don't want to do that. I said, that is not part of my job description. I told him, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be difficult, but I do not feel comfortable standing in a picture. Like, that's not part of my job description. I'm sorry. No, I'm not doing it, you know. I said, you know, that's the final line. You know, and that's just me thinking for a couple of seconds. I'm like, I don't know. It's like, you know, this guy just has to, you know, it's kind of political and this and that. And like I said, I know nothing about politics at that point. And so, yeah, this photo op in front of the building. I'm sure if you Google it, because it actually did happen, the photo was taken. I was like, you know, I'm sorry, I'm really not trying to be difficult, but that's not part of my job description, and I don't want to take a picture with that man, or anyone for that matter. You know, I don't believe you can make me do that. Like, I mean, even though my union is the ones that actually have this whole event happening. And I didn't take the picture, and I'm happy I didn't. I didn't consider what the dude ended up doing to the city of New York. But anyway, now, why I'm mentioning Bill de Blasio, he actually became the mayor of New York, and that's when the city started getting real fucked up fast. Yeah, so, yeah, that's that. But you look at this MK guy. I remember he had pictures. He was practically doing patty cake with the guy or something in the pictures. Like, yeah, it's a picture of him with his arm around him and sitting on the chairs and shit, and like Channel 11, WPIX. Yeah, that's where they were sitting there. This guy MK, MPC, you know. He was hopping around. I remember seeing that picture, and actually, you know, it was around the same period of time when this guy was trying to become mayor. And it's like, you see, that's the fucking difference. You got me like this. He's like, or just in general, like not even just him, but it's kind of a perfect example, you know, of that's the choice he chose to take. You follow me? Like, I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's like one of them liberal type people that like the city to be this way. Who knows? Maybe he's got an appointment to get his dick chopped off. Who the fuck knows? I don't know. I've never physically been in front of the man, but I'm just pointing that out. You know, maybe he's like down with all that shit. Who knows? But I found that a funny thing. You know, just sitting there and thinking of, I had the same choice that he had, but instead he chose to cave, would be the word. He gave in, so to say. He said, let me get back to this guy, MPC. I just thought that was interesting, being we both had interactions with this man as he was running for mayor and becoming mayor. And I don't know, like him, yeah, he was like practically sitting on the guy's lap, singing him lullabies and shit. Yeah, true story. But that's funny. Yeah, that's interesting. And you could Google a picture. It did happen. The picture was taken. It's in front of the New York City Department of Health and Public Health building. Yeah. Public Health Laboratories. It's on 27th Street, 1st Avenue. Yeah, you Google it, the picture should pop up. Big statue behind them. Yeah, they're all sitting there with their lab coats on. Yeah, I saw the picture with my own eyes when it was taken. You know, when it came out. So it does exist. But this guy here with his people at his work, man, he was practically blowing sweet nothings into de Blasio's ear. Yeah. And you see what happened with de Blasio. That's that. Now, as far as it goes with him doing that graffiti, I believe Shame did that graffiti. Now, you want to hear why Shame did that graffiti? First off, like, you don't even have to listen to the words out of my mouth. I'm going to post pictures after this video. But every piece that Shame's done is really nice, really tight, beautiful color scheme, nice lettering, nice 3D, everything. On point, man. Shame 125, good writer. Does nice fucking pieces, right? So now there's a Shame 125 and an MK piece. It was done around the 80s, had to have been. It was when the trains were running. So my question is, how does someone get worse at graffiti as years go by? Like, like I said, we were communicating for a little while until he called the cops on Cope 2. Like, when he called the cops on Cope 2, I was like, yo, you what? Like, you know, he's like, yo, they're banging on my fucking door, they're ringing my bell. You know, I was like, well, go outside, fight them, you know, Cope 2. He's like, no, I'm going to wait till the cops get here, because I was like, what? He's like, yeah, I called the cops. I was like, oh, shit. Like, I hung up on him. Like, oh, shit, he called the cops. I was like, yo, for real. I was like, you called the cops? He's like, yeah. I was like, shit, he called the cops. Fuck yeah, dead serious, yo. Melissa changed that fucking number right then and there, man. She's still alive. She's out there. Yeah, fuck yeah, that shit was changed right then and there. Like, yo, for real. We're like, yo, we don't need that dude around our house, man. Shit, fuck that. Never met the man a day in my life. But that really is a true story. Anyway, getting back to this graffiti thing. How the fuck does someone get worse at writing graffiti as years go by? Like, I can understand maybe if you, like, get some kind of brain injury or something like that, or your fingers or your hand or something. I myself have been bit by a pit bull, and it had hindered a few of my fingers. They don't go all the way back. I could close a fist, I just can't open it all the way. So I do get it, but I don't get it. Like, how does someone get worse at graffiti? And even if it is an act of a wound, injury, a handicap, he can't draw better. What the fuck happened to the color concept and the color schemes? You see, that's got nothing to do with fucking actually doing the outline real nice and tight. You get me? But the color schemes, yeah, like, it's impossible for me to fathom the idea that this man did this beautiful MK piece with Shame 125, who always hits him right on the head, Shame 125, beautiful burner, Shame 125, beautiful burner. Now you have a Shame 125 and an MK, beautiful burner. And you never see another nice thing from MK ever again. Like, what happened that night? Did everything just fall right into your favor? Like the wind, the chill factor, the day. It was a beautiful spring day. Everything just fell right into your favor. And you created a masterpiece on the Tunes and Vibes, which you were never able to do again. Huh? Like, come on, man. Fuck out of here, man. Yeah, that's funny shit, man. Let's be real, people. Come on. Yeah, dude can barely draw a straight fucking line, man. Come on. Hey. I call it as I see it, you know? Yeah, there's that. Then, yeah, that's that. And I also wanted to mention in the video with the Anna footage, I found her thing on YouTube. It's Anna Television. It's not Anna TV. She changed it to Anna Television. You could go on there, you can see it. She's got a lot of good videos, jump around, train tunnels. She's been hopping around with Duster, doing nice tunnels and stuff like that. Duster UA, yeah? Doing some nice stuff with him lately. But, yeah. If you look, me and her, when we were in that video, that's actually the D-train layup that you always hear me talk about. That's the thing that goes up from like 155th. I normally would hop in it after 161st just because 161st Street is Yankee Stadium. And you normally, if you're going to have cops anywhere, they'll be at that station. It's kind of the big hub. Go down to the D, you go up to the 4, you know, yeah, a little bit much. So I would normally, I would hop in at 205th and work my way there. It's so late at night, I didn't give a fuck. I'd be by myself most of the time when I'm writing, you know, doing insides, I'm by myself. And so I always managed, but yeah, I used to love those tunnels. If you look right there, you'll see like where she's doing that, Anna, and that whole big wall. You look on that wall, there's like a lot of graffiti, a lot of old school writers, like D, Wild Style D. Johnny Irish, yeah, he's got D there. Yeah, there's a few people, well, a lot of people, because that used to be a very well-known D-train layup. Yeah, all the way down, all the way up to 205th Street on the middle tracks, on the express tracks. All the way up. They would do it down into Manhattan too, because that shit goes from 125th Street all the way down to 59th Street too. Oh, yeah. And in the winter, they'd pack them shits up and just run this shit on the local track. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people knew about it because you could see the tunnel is bombed, but not every single subway tunnel is bombed that much. It's just, that happened to be a layup that we went to. I thought it best that way because I knew those middle tracks, it was on the weeknight and I was reading the signs and I knew those tracks were dead, and being we were hopping around, just those tracks there. But on the other side where she was doing it, obviously a train goes by in the video, so that's obviously not dead. But yeah, they would park trains in there, so I figured that would be a safe bet for what we were planning on doing in the tunnel that time, and that's where we went. But yeah, if you really pay attention, and once again, like NISO everywhere, NISO, yeah, everywhere, man. Down them tunnels, man. That dude rules the underworld, man. Nice-o! Yo, take care of yourselves, people. Oh, yeah, wait, one more thing I forgot. I wish I could have told you guys I told you so. But the video cut off, like I just explained before. But, yo, I actually said that shit. I was like, yo, I was explaining how this MPC guy, you know, he's the brother of Cavs and Key Cavallari. They did that book. The book, Graffiti from the Platform, 1989 to 1989, 83 to 89. Graffiti from the Platform, 1983 to 89, I guess, or 85 to 89, or something like that. But yeah, that book, I mean, yo, the brothers are cool. Like, they hit me off lovely in that book, man. Yeah, I got like, I think I got a whole car in that book. I actually never owned the book. I wrote in the book. Like, I find copies of that book, and I'll do tags in it. Yeah, like out in, where was it again? On 86th Street, Borders. Yeah, I went on 86th Street. I had a Sharpie on me. On my page, I did RD tags. I put them back on the shelf. Yeah, just fucking around. Yeah, true story. But anyway, yeah, the brothers, but yeah, they got a dick. That dude's fucking dick, MK. Yeah, he's an asshole. Like, he really has no spine. Like, he's like I said, like, he called the cops on coke too. You know, he's just really like a shrivelly little fuck. Well, he's not little. He's a big dude. He ain't no little kid, man. You see him next to fucking Bill de Blasio in that picture. Yeah, it's like Bill de Blasio. Yeah, that's what it is. Like Bill de Blasio with a pumpkin head. Yeah. Hey, not a little kid, man. Don't get me wrong on that. But yeah, I was explaining, like, with coke too and shit like that. Yeah, he's like, oh, they're outside my house. They're pounding on my door. I was like, well, go fight them. He's like, no, I'm going to wait till the cops get here. I'm like, what do you mean you wait till the cops get here? He's like, oh, I called the cops. Huh? Shit, we called the cops. No, yeah, I'm joking. I have a little fun, but yo, for real, man, for real. All right, yo, take care of yourselves, people. Yeah, you know, I just watched through this video, and I don't know, I don't think I was making myself clear. Like, I work where I work, and I have no idea what he does for a living, but it seems like wherever he works, it seems like they had the same deal with their union leader and Bill de Blasio, like with my place with Bill de Blasio. He was running around getting photo ops everywhere, Bill de Blasio, to become mayor. Yeah, I just wanted to make that clear. I have no idea what he was doing. I know maybe a porter or something like that, or a mail room clerk or something like that, but I don't know. Anyway, yeah, there's that. And also, I left out the fact that, like, when I was conversating with him, he would send me pictures of graffiti that he's drawing in the comforts of his own home, like sitting on paper and drawing it, and it sucks. Like, he's got the best of materials to use, but it's just, I'm like, yeah, that ain't, like, I was always laughing at that shit. Like, the moment he sent, I was like, oh, come on, man. Like, that shit just put a light bulb up in their head. The minute, like, way back, like, yeah, I was talking to him for like a week and a half, 2 weeks maybe. Maybe, almost a month. We were going back and forth on the phone until he called the cops on Cope too, man. Yeah, crazy shit. But yeah, he sucked. And it's like, the whole thing with this de Blasio thing is he was putting it on his Instagram. Like, yeah, I met